The doorbell's ring was a sharp accusation in the otherwise silent house. I hesitated, a sense of dread creeping up my spine before reaching for the doorknob. The world was about to split in two. Standing on my step was a man, bland and clean, offering solar panels with a practiced smile. Beside him, another version of the same man, hulking and obscene in a glistening gimp suit, cracked a whip against the stone. I slammed the door shut, my back pressed against it, palms slick with sweat. The world outside the peephole seemed to swim, distorted and unreal. I lost my left eye when I was 7. A childhood accident turned into a neat, shameful silence. Now I collect glass eyes. Small rebellions against that past. At 25, curiosity led me to the dark web, where I found a shop called Mr. Bubble's Objects of Trouble. It was there I saw the sight of sin. The sight of sin. A glossy black glass eye with a small hand-painted red 7 set into the iris. It felt ridiculous to want it, but I did. A week later, the package arrived. The eye lay in tissue like a threat that had dressed up as jewelry. That first day, nothing happened. I cleaned it, fitted it into the hollow of my face. It slipped in and felt right, an ease that felt like welcome and like consumption. Then the doorbell rang, and the world split. A woman on the street, and beside her, another version, naked, ravenous, eating cat food from a tin. Once, I saw a man in a hoodie and watched as the second him gestured down the alley where a child crouched and wept. Later, I realized the child was me. It wasn't just doubled vision, both images overlapped. The interior ugliness of people's secret cravings laid bare. I began to understand the store name, the tiny hand-painted 7. The eye translated the private language of sin into sight. When the second image of my father appeared, it was like my childhood rewiring itself live. One father smiled, the other held a knife over my mother, shirt smeared with the dark that never had a name. I ran. I did not stop until the streetlights swallowed my breath and the asphalt hummed beneath my shoes. I could not unsee. The eye put a compass in my skull that always pointed toward what? Toward truth or toward glass? One night I put the eye back in and looked at my reflection. I saw my ordinary face and beside it, the other face. Patient, closed, thinking through a list. I had thought the eye was a window, but windows can be doors or weapons. If it shows you someone's darkest self, what keeps you from stepping through and becoming that thing? The red 7 felt less like an ornament and more like a countdown. The next morning, my brother stood there. One brother shy, the other offering the bamboo arrow. That vision stopped my lungs. Could take the eye out, hide behind jokes. Or I could go to my brother's house and knock and let what the eye showed be tested by sunlight and breath. The rain had started, washing the street into gray. I hadn't slept. I opened the front door and the world doubled once more. One I could live with, the other I could no longer deny. I stepped into the rain, and a 7 pulsed small and red, as if the eye was counting down, something I had always been taught to call justice. The rain began to fall even harder, blurring the line between the two realities. The world around them seemed to hold its breath, waiting for what was to come. All Alex could do was to keep walking forward, even though every step felt like a step closer to the edge of madness. The sight of sin can be terrifying, but the choice to look away might be even more dangerous. Alex's journey is far from over.